Hi, my name is Henry Arend, and I spent the summer working for the Alaska Center for Energy and Power. Let's take a look at what projects I was working on this summer. Let's start off by learning a bit about myself. I am a junior at Montana State University working towards my degree in electrical engineering with minors in computer engineering and computer science. This is my second summer working with ACEP. The first summer I was working on an EETG report for the ORPC project, and this summer I'm working on finalizing all the reports funded by the EETG. Many people have asked me why I chose to work for ACEP. I chose to work for ACEP because it is close to home, I have an interest in renewable energy, and it provides great experience for future jobs and future careers. As I said before, I spent the summer working on EETG, or Emerging Energy Technology Grant projects. These projects allow different companies to prove the feasibility of their technology in Alaska. My work with these projects included creating publishable reports, which allow the public to gain insight into these projects and learn what steps need to be taken in order to complete a project themselves or to learn what technologies are available for Alaskans to use. I also worked with UAF to create a database of fuel prices starting in January of 2000 and ending in August of 2013. This project is working towards determining the correlation between the price of crude oil and the price of diesel or heating oil in remote Alaskan villages. This database will be a constant work in progress as there is always new fuel being bought and sold by these communities. I also helped create a useful map of the world displaying different countries with different scores, which were represented by colors. A link to this map can be found below this video. With all these different jobs, I also learned about the many different aspects of energy projects throughout Alaska. These projects include the geothermal power plant in northwest Alaska, wind energy in central Alaska, tidal energy along the southern coast, and heat pump systems that are used to heat buildings in southeast and south central Alaska. I learned about different approaches to energy projects, which include receiving funding from federal sources, using personal funding, or receiving state or local funding, working with utilities to provide inexpensive energy, creating technologies in your own backyard, or contracting out for a company to create the technologies for you, problems and issues that need to be addressed, including transportation of the device and maintenance of the device. My most exciting part of the summer was my trip to Delta Wind Farm. I took an early morning flight to Fairbanks to meet with the other summer interns, and we drove out to the wind farm to meet with the owner and his brother. We learned about the economics of the wind farm and how it is tied in with the current electrical grid. We also learned that you can have too strong of winds to produce power. These strong winds will produce too much shear on the blades and can cause them to potentially break. We also learned about the location that the wind farm was at and how 3 different weather fronts converge on the area, which can create very consistent winds. We were also allowed to climb partway up one of the large wind towers, which is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. After climbing the tower, we were shown the SCADA system for 2 of the wind turbines, which is of great interest to me. With my degree and experience with ACEP, I would love to help design and implement SCADA systems. Lastly, I would like to say thank you to all the sponsors of my internship, including Siemens, the Denali Commission, UAF, and ACEP. Thank you for listening to my